have a specific mentality of how I stay quote unquote not jealous. My mindset is like, well, I'm number one. I'm the favorite. So maybe this girl's coming up to him and talking to him, but he's thinking about me. I'm number one. I'm the one he thinks about at night. I'm the one that he's gonna walk away from talking to that girl. He's gonna walk back and walk to me because I win. You chose me. I chose to be with you. We're willingly both here. And you want to be with me.
Ding, ding, ding. What do we have for her, Johnny?
So anybody else that comes, I still win. And you know what? Maybe she's prettier, but I have so much more and you actually love me. First of all, I don't want to be with somebody who's going to be swayed by somebody who's prettier than me. There's always going to be prettier people, cooler people, smarter people.
No, that's right.
But it's like, I'm not threatened by that because you have all of me and you have all of these things that you truly love.
Yeah, she's already my favorite.
Do you think she's really convinced of these things, or she's just trying to get people to think she's convinced of these things? Hey, but I give her props. This is a blondie who actually has some type of IQ up there.
Do you guys want to know how single I am?
Not really. No.
Not really, no.
This morning, when I got into the shower after the gym, I turned the hot water on and I was like, oh, say it! That feels so nice. That literally almost feels like a warm hug. That is how touch-starved I am.
I'm sorry. I can't tell the truth about this anymore.
Come on, we all know that there's plenty of men who would touch her and just give her a wholesome hug, not even try to hit. But the thought of getting a hug from one of those guys literally make her gag. And ironically, the mere touch of a Chad makes her gag. Wink, wink.
This is one excited banana to do this hands-free challenge.
That is how touch-deprived I am, that I'm now taking comfort in the warmth of a shower on my body. That's the point that we have reached.
The guys you don't want
you know, and I was really enjoying it. I was like, the feeling of that hot water on my cold body, everything. It was doing everything for me. I felt held.
You what?
I don't care.
I felt comforted. And, you know, am I single and miserable?
Yes.
Or actually, am I just being mindful and happy? I'm not going to tell you which one it is.
How convenient is that? Wow. How convenient is that?
Single and miserable. And you're too damn picky. And you're not as good as you think you are. Or you would be with somebody right now. But instead you're embarrassing yourself on the internet.
Okay, so you're telling me that I've not eaten all day, I've gone to the gym, I've come in and had an everything shower, and I mean everything. I have shaved my body head to toe to every inch of its life. I have moisturised and oiled up. I smell unreal. I even got a new perfume. I have spent...
Okay, I'm looking at that necklace, and I'm thinking that's in a certain type of writing. I think you guys know which type of writing.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allah!
And I don't think that group of people would appreciate the way you're talking. Or the fact that you're even showing your face and hair. But what do I know? I'm pretty sure at the very least they would snatch that necklace off your neck.
Bet you had a nice little laugh about this, huh?
Give me back my necklace.
Over an hour doing my hair and makeup. I've had about 7 tantrums trying to pick a nice outfit. I've packed a bag. I've even got a matching... I've left the house
and got ghosted
for him to text me to cancel.
As a 1% earner, it's been my experience that men actually don't really care if you contribute financially. My fiance has been with me through my girl boss days. When I quit my finance job, I had anxiety that he wouldn't respect me as much. He would always compliment me on my work ethic. Thought that it was amazing that I was this finance girl boss, but be very careful because men may tell you that they feel a certain way about something, but it is often not the case.
Yeah, he was just telling you that because he thought that's what you wanted to hear. He was just being a quote-unquote supportive boyfriend. But I mean, a dude who make a lot of money, not really gonna care about what his woman make. It's that simple. But I got a message for all my average dudes out there making $50K or less. She better be contributing something to the household, especially if you don't got no kids.
You damn skippy.
Yeah, run that check, boss babe. Look, most families need 2 incomes to stay afloat. So all you women holding out for these 6-figure men, I'm telling you, it's not gonna happen. You better get you a job and find the average man and get on his program. Because winter is coming, definitely. And prices just keep going up. Remember, ladies, having an average man help with your life and help with bills is better than just trying to struggle with your one income. So stop listening to these TikTok broads. They gonna have you homeless.
I thought the fact that we both worked in finance and were hustlers was a thing that made us really compatible, and was worried about losing that component of my identity and it being like one less thing that he had to respect about me. And I never should have felt that way, but this is just me being real, and I try to be real about like weird topics like this on my platform. It actually made us grow a lot closer when I quit my job, and I think one of my least favorite things about what we preach in society today is this notion of like being an independent woman who doesn't need a man. The entire point of partnership is to need each other.
That's true, but here's the thing. She's gonna resent him at some point. When she get old and the wrinkles start coming in and she's tired of, doing the laundry, washing the dishes, she's gonna be like, I gave my whole career up for you and you don't appreciate me. It's gonna come back around, trust me, that she quit her job and she don't have an identity. She coping with it now, she cool with it, she talked herself into being cool with it, but there's gonna come a time in this relationship where she's not cool with it and she's gonna resent him. Even though he took care of his wife or girlfriend or whatever.
Ain't that a bitch?
No good deed goes unpunished, especially with these broads.
Otherwise, like at that point, you're just roommates who have sex. And the saying that men like to be loved for what they do and women like to be loved for who they are is very, very true. And it took me a long time to internalize that. And this comment, while annoying, it does get to this theme of men feeling more and more useless in society.
Well, men want to be loved for who we are too, but we know there's not a chance. So we got to just do a bunch of stuff for you and hope to be loved for that.
That is not going to happen.
But really, men's mentality now should be, look, I'm not going to love you as a woman until you do a bunch of stuff for me. It really should flip, honestly. Well, the relationships that they have with Long Stick Ricks and All Night Mikes, it is kind of like that. They love All Night Mike for who he is. He don't do shit for her, and she still love him. And the only reason he's keeping her around is all the things she do for him. If a woman only loving you for what you do, then you're not that guy. She doesn't have genuine desire for you. The reason why women love bad boys so much, because bad boys don't love them. And they have that in common with the woman, because the woman doesn't love herself. They bond over the lack of respect she has for herself and the lack of respect he has for her. It sounds crazy, but I think it's true.
Because they've kind of been stripped of a lot of the roles that they've had in the past. In a society where we all pretend like we don't need each other and that we're all self-sufficient isn't really one that I want to live in.
Did y'all see that video on here of a lady talking about, if somebody doesn't text you back for, say, 5 hours, you don't text them back for 24 hours? No shade to this lady whatsoever, but I just feel like dating in this generation is so exhausting, and I'm sick of the mental games that you have to play.
Well, we all know you don't have to play mental games with 80% of men. Like, it's just so funny, man, every time they talk about how, much of a struggle it is to date and to be fairly attractive women, and you just know what the problem is before they even say it. I mean, yeah, don't play games. Look, if Tyrone take 5 hours to text you back, you taking 24 hours to text him back ain't gonna make him like you. He's still just only gonna see you as a plow doll.
Because I'm not playing. Why does everything have to be a game? Why do you have to walk on eggshells with a person that you like? Why can't you just be yourself? Like for me, I'll never stop being vulnerable. If I catch feelings for somebody and I like them and I feel comfortable expressing myself, opening up, I'm gonna do it.
I'm proud of you, you know that. I hope you do.
If they choose to play around, like that's really their loss, and it is what it is.
No, it's your loss, because you're wasting your time with all these guys who don't like you. And you're wasting your time with all these guys who are never going to marry you. They're never going to start a family with you. So you could keep being vulnerable with them, but it's not going to change the result.
That's some plausible shit right there. You should block him.
Then you're just going to grow old and be another bitter Shaniqua. And you're going to take it out on everybody at your job and everybody you come in contact with and everybody at Thanksgiving.
But y'all, if you're coming into a situation and just being vulnerable and not caring about, all the tricks and stuff you have to play, keep on doing what you're doing, okay? It is not you, it is them. And good luck out here, for real.
You just don't get it, do you? You don't.
You get to say that about a woman. Why can't you say women are wrong when they're wrong?
You want to be making moves on the street, have no attachments, allow
nothing to be in your life that you cannot walk out on in 30 seconds flat.
Okay, first of all, I didn't miss the red flags. I looked at them and thought, damn, that's sexy. And that's my problem.